Essentially is this: do you think there will be an indictment on President Obama on Tuesday of next week regarding Benghazi? And I would answer that no, there will not be, because look at it this way. I have found it troublesome to indict President Obama from the information we have so far about the events that unfolded that night. I've not found it troublesome to indict President Obama over what occurred after the Benghazi attack. You and I have had our back and forth, so I've had my questions. If someone who is not willing to give President Obama the benefit of the doubt on virtually any issue, cannot find certain indictment on this just yet. And today we have a Wall Street Journal article talking about the CIA's role in the attacks that night and whether or not they responded from the annex, how many men responded, when they got to the consulate annex. More and more details, as you said, Amy, drip, drip, drip out, right? But as they drip, drip, drip out, I don't get any more clarity. I don't get any more clarity on what happened and what should have happened. And if I cannot, then your average independent voter out there will not be voting based upon this issue.
You know, the narrative has certainly not at any point gotten better for the administration. The question is, do we already know, and I've been saying this now, I think, for the better part of the week, from what we know to be the facts of the case, without even this most recent revelations from national security figures who will not be named, it's really bad for the administration. I mean, this was a failure in the run-up, during the attack, and then afterwards. The question is how bad, right? We can argue about how bad, but even looking at this change in the poll from 48% now are saying that they would give national security advantage, that doesn't mean they're going to vote for Mitt Romney. So
right.
This I guess it brings us back to this core issue. Before the Benghazi debacle, before this whole thing happened, before that tragedy in Libya, we were saying national security is not going to be a major component, really, of the deciding votes in the middle. And I think that I'm not getting the sense yet that people are making their decisions based upon Benghazi.
Think the White House, to our frustration, to my outrage, frankly, they've been very clever in not answering the #1 question, which is, where was President Obama? Mm-hmm. Was he in the Situation Room? Was he leading? Was he gathering the information? Was he giving out directives? Was he acting as Commander-in-Chief? We still don't know.
And he's going to avoid that for 5 more days. He's going to avoid that answer to that question for at least 5 more days.
Right.
Because it goes for the GOP.
We don't know if he went to bed that night. We have no idea.
It's terrible timing for the GOP.
From a Machiavellian standpoint, the administration's lack of answering on this issue and their willingness to sort of just say, let the investigation continue, let the facts come in, I think that they recognize that they don't really care. If you're going to be cynical on Election Day, this may be their best approach.
Did President Obama go to bed that night? Or was he watching the drone feeds?
We'll find out, Amy, but probably not before, unfortunately, people give their votes. And that's
served him very well. This entire vague ambiguity that's out there has served him well. He knows that, so he's going to hold on to that as long as he can.
It is the sad reality, I think, Jedediah, of what we're facing.